Bright Duty. Every student matters.
The very short question answers type we are taking here based on this first topic. The first they have asked, what was Upanyan? What was Upanyan? So we can explain that Upanyan is a ritual. It is a which is performed when one is going for formal education. The next question based on the same topic they have asked, what is the literal meaning of Parishad? So here we can define Parishad refers to the council or the assembly. We can say the council or the assembly in Upanishad where the wise or the learned persons are going to discuss their great problems related to philosophy of the world. So we have to define Parishad. Now they have asked based on the short answer type question that what were the 4 phases of human life during the Vedic period. So we have to mention all the 4. That first one, Brahmacharya. The first one, Brahmacharya. The second one is Grahasth. The third one, Vanprastha. And the fourth one, Sannyasa. So these 4 phases are there of human life. So we need to explain it also because this is short question answer. So little bit briefing is required. Now based on these long question answers type question, they have asked, explain the Gurukul system of education in ancient time. So here we have to give the briefing of that during the Vedic period in India, if we talk about, religion was the main focus of all the activities in India. All the different subjects like philosophy, education, law, mortality and law, philosophy, education, law, morality and governance were associated with religion only. Generally, if we talk about the child used to have the early education at home, and for the formal education they need to move to the different place. And when they used to go for the formal education, they have to perform the ritual of the Upanyan. That also you have to mention here in detail. And then you can mention that the different age for the Brahmins to get that Upanyan, the practice of Upanyan, that was at the age of 8. For Kshatriyas it was at the age of 11, and for Vaishyas the age was 12. And how the instructions given to the child boy that they have to follow the path of Brahmacharya, where after that they used to reach to their Guru's place, the teacher's place, where they would be getting the free education, food and accommodation. And how the parents used to give the different gifts to their teacher because no fee was charged during that time. So kings and the other rich people, they used to give the return to the teacher in the form of land, property or cattle as per their capability. And here if we talk about the system, how they were following, there were no curriculum adopted in the Gurukuls, no proper syllabus was there, no specified place was there for teaching, even no printed books were the part of the teachings in Gurukul, and no specified time was decided for their teaching. So in this way you have to define the Gurukul system of education in ancient time. The next one, explain Pathshala in details. So here we have to mention that with the passage of the time, the number of decibels that the students, they became status symbol for them, and that's why they started admitting more and more students in their home for teaching them in their family, and which led to known as Pathshala. In this system, the separate shed was provided under which the student used to sit, and they used to get the knowledge from their teacher or guru, and the medium of that teaching was oral. So oral education was provided to them. No written form was prevailing during that time period. Here you also have to explain the position of the teacher, how they were the most respectful profession, or how teaching was taken as the most respectful profession in ancient times. So all these things you can detail here as a part of the Pathshala. The next one they have asked, what is Parishad? Discuss its importance. So you have to define that Parishad was known as the council or assembly. And if we talk about the importance, that here this was the council or the assembly, of all the scholars or the learned people who used to come and discuss the different issues or the different problems or different philosophies here, and they used to debate over that, discussion over that, to get the solution out of the same. So different sort of interaction was taking place here, which was resulting in the better outcome, and mainly the matured learner or the matured people used to be the part of this Parishad. And here how it was the another important feature we can mention with the same, that development of the divergent philosophers led to the development of divergent philosophical thoughts that coexist in India is the result of this Parishad only. This coexistence in, we can mention it as coexistence in diversity, was one of its features. Based on these higher order thinking skills question, they have asked, how did the 4 ashrams during the Vedic period help in growth and spread of education? Analyze. So here we have to give details about all 4 types of ashrams. The first one, Brahmacharya. The second one we have to mention about Grahasth. The third one, Vanprasth, and the fourth one, Sannyas. So these were the 4 stages under this Vedic education. And we have to explain that how during this Vedic period, learning was a religious obligation, and these were the different 4 phases where they have to follow the principles of Brahmacharya, where they have to follow the practice of celibacy, remained unmarried. Then here they are going to get the responsibilities of their life, and where they are going to get the responsibilities of their life. One plus when they are going to meditate, when they are going to get involved in the meditation. And this fourth one, when they are moving away from all the relations, all the connectivity with the family members, and moving towards the connection with God. So in this way you have to explain it in detail.